Hello everyone, welcome to Hbsa Mundo. I'm your administrative director, Jose. I'm here with
Karla
and Kevin.
We're here making a mukbang for you guys.
Woo!
We're gonna eat some tacos, some Mexican food. As you can see, our mangonadas, our aguas frescas, and everything. We're gonna be discussing their internships and their leadership programs that they were a part of. Karla here was part of the Mambo's marketing internship, and Kevin was he went for a leadership program for Goldman Sachs, and he's gonna be talking about it with them while eating this delicious food. So let's start with Karla. Karla, tell us a little bit about your internship and what did you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna start off first how I got it in the first place. So back then, I was first semester into Hbsa. I joined Hbsa in fall of 2017, and that semester after, I saw a flyer about an internship. It was about marketing, and so as the corporate officers back then, which were Oswald and Leo, and I asked them more information, and then they helped me out with my resume and cover letter. I went ahead and sent that to Ana. Ana is the marketing director at Mambo, and she went to go ahead and like the resume and the cover letter, and she asked for an interview, which we did, and I got it on the spot. After that, I was with Mambo for maybe about 5 months. It was for the whole spring 2018 semester, and I was able to do sales reports, help her do work on flyers and emails. It was really a lot about advertising, which I really enjoyed. I think that was it's been my only internship, but it's been my favorite one. I don't think it'd be hard to top that one.
So, what was your favorite thing for working for Mambo's?
For working there, I just really enjoyed the experiences I had. For example, there was one day that Univision was trying to collaborate with Mambo, and I was actually invited to go to Univision, and I got to see how people did the news. So the people that you see like on 45, and I saw them making the news live from there, and I think that was exciting for me.
Did you get to be on TV?
No.
This is on YouTube now.
Did they teach you any like leadership skills while you were there? Like did you gain like new knowledge, new skills?
Whenever we had whenever Ana, which again she's a marketing director at Mambo, we would have meetings, and I was always invited to go. And there was at times when they would ask me about an opinion, and it was a meeting of maybe about like 30 to 40 people there. And so I thought that was really nice of them to ask me about my opinion and if I had any new suggestions to the company.
You have any questions to Karla?
If you could go back to the internship and do something differently, or wish there was something that you would have done while in the internship, what would that be?
I think I would be more open to asking questions. I was a little bit shy going into the internship, so maybe ask more questions about the position of marketing that Ana had directly and how she has made a difference. But I think she kind of helped me in that way too. She was very open to anything, and so I wasn't afraid of asking questions, but I was still timid about asking questions.
You should probably eat some.
I know. Keep asking questions.
Some more questions. How are you liking your gringa? Not gringa, pirata.
Let's tell them what we got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for real? Let me tell you.
Start, Karla.
Okay. I got a mangonada. I got a limonada grande. And I got a pirata. Trae pastor and fajita. And then I'm eating it with salsa verde. This food good.
I got some tacos de bistec, una mangonada preparada, Magnolia's Ice Cream and More, where we will be going on after our community event, the block cleanup. So keep a lookout for that. And also I got a limonada grande, and I'm eating them with cilantro and a lot of salsa verde.
So from Magnolia's, I have this one's called the Grinch, and it's like ice cream, the limon, and it got chamoy, and it got chamoy gummy bears. And this is my first time trying it, and it's really good. From Tostada Regia, I got a limonada as well. And then I got some tacos de trompo right here with some grilled onions, but I don't really like onions, so I just put cilantro and salsa verde. They're good, but I heard the ones from the bake sale were going to be better, so they'll make sure to come out on that one. To that.
February the 14th.
February 14th.
Tacos de San Valentin.
If you ain't got a Valentine's Day, then you can go and help out and eat some tacos, because, you know, food helps out for the lonely people. And if you got a date, you can go and they cook in front of you, so it's a nice little romantic date.
A cheap date.
A cheap date.
Yeah. It won't cost your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's have some questions for Kevin about Goldman Sachs. So, how did you learn about this this program that they invited you to?
Okay, so we're gonna go back to last summer during the Alpha National Convention in Las Vegas, and I went to one of the workshops that was hosted by Goldman Sachs, very prestigious, and then so I was really interested in like getting to learn more about the opportunities that they had. And I talked to one of the recruiters that was there, and they said to go ahead and apply online. And when I went online, like one time we had came back from Las Vegas, I saw that they had besides the internships, they had these leadership programs that were like about 3 days in different parts of the country. And there was one that caught my attention, and it was in New York. It was a 3-day summit, and it was called the Hispanic Latino Leadership Summit. And at first, I just thought it was one of those things that you just register and you have to pay your own flight to go and attend. You just have to RSVP and anybody can go. And so I went ahead and applied, and then later on I got an email saying that I'll be getting a video interview, and then they would see if I was selected to attend the program. And so I was like, okay, I went ahead and did the video interview, and it was a new experience for me because I'd never done one of those online. And so I felt like I did really bad, but so I just kind of like forgot about it, and they kind of took a while back to respond. But then like about a month and a half, 2 months later, I got an email saying that I was selected to attend the leadership summit. And so I got really excited because they sent like more info about it, and they said they would be paying for my travel and my lodging, which got me really excited because to go on this trip for basically free was something that I've never done before. And so I ended up flying out to New York, and it was a very good experience. I got to, out of like I believe it was 1,100 students that applied for it, only 103 got selected, which I was one of them. And it was really nice to get to know everybody because we went to the office that was in New Jersey, which had a great view of the Statue of Liberty. And at first we were able to network with like the other students that came from all the other schools from across the country, and there were some that were actually from the University of Puerto Rico. And I was just able to network with them. And then actually on that very first day, the CFO from Goldman Sachs, he came out and talked to us, and he just gave us advice on like the interviews, because we're actually going to have interviews at the last day. And it was just good networking experience. We did a few icebreakers just to like get to know each other. And then at the end of every day, you know, we'd be able to go out to eat with our peers that we had just met, and we'd get to do like these more touristy things. And so it was a very great experience, and I felt like I got to develop my communication skills and networking skills because I was able to meet all these people from Goldman Sachs that I never thought that I would be able to meet.
So thanks to Hbsa for that Alpha convention.
Yes. Well, Hbsa, I wouldn't have been able to talk to a recruiter at first place. I actually didn't meet the requirements to go. But after talking to people that had gone previously from Hbsa to a national convention, they convinced me that it was like a very good and well worth experience. So I decided to pay out of pocket to go. And if I wouldn't have done that, then I never even would have taken a look online to see if they had any of these opportunities available for Goldman Sachs.
As you just heard, Kevin got a really good opportunity for going to the Alpha convention that we're gonna be having in this year at Nashville, Tennessee. So please, guys, meet your requirements. Go to those NPOs. I know it's hard work, but it's all worth it at the end. Keep going, getting your community hours, your corporate events, your alumni events. Also do the competitions that we offer here in HBSA, like the public speaking and the interview skills, because they'll really come in handy once you go to Nashville and you have to talk to all those corporate leaders that you'll be meeting. So it's HBSA is, we're preparing you for Alpha so you can get those internships or get into those leadership programs that they also offer.
Yeah, I also want to add, I know sometimes coming to these events, especially being so many, it's kind of hard, especially some of us that are full-time students and we have part-time or some of us even full-time jobs. But at the end of the day, it really pays off. I would have never had that opportunity to intern with Mambo if it wasn't for HBSA, and Kevin would have never had that Goldman Sachs opportunity. So it's little things like that that can really make a difference in your career while you're in college. So even if you come just for a little bit, sign in and talk to the officers. They've all been to like different orientations, so they know what they're about. So just try to be as active as you can, and it's really going to pay off, I believe so.
And I would like to add that, especially for the new members or like freshmen, sophomores that are still like nervous about talking to other members, officers, professionals, by being involved with HBSA, you're already taking that one step ahead of the other people that aren't involved by getting your feet in the water and learning these skills that are just going to benefit you in the future by being able to talk like to professionals and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I want y'all to remember that we've all been in the same position that y'all been in before. Like we've all been nervous, and I still get nervous to this day. I don't know about y'all. And y'all are just gonna gain more skills and opportunities by being involved in HBSA. And like Karla said, we never would have gotten these opportunities if we wouldn't have been involved. Like me personally, I would before just go to class and then go back to the house. I would go back home, and I was there by like 2 p.m. With the rest of the day, I would just watch TV and like do nothing. So by getting involved, I started being here like daily till late, but it was worth it, you know. Like I would get tired, but because I was with my familia, then I wouldn't mind it because I was having fun while doing all these events and stuff.
Yeah, and also like sometimes when you're not a part of anything at school, it seems boring. Like you go to class, go back home or to your job, and you don't look forward to anything. And then we have some events that are actually pretty interesting, and you look forward just to hanging out with your friends and eat, because HBC always has food. So. Like right now, sheesh.
Oh, and keep in mind, y'all are paying like thousands of dollars for class. Well, most of us are paying thousands of dollars for tuition. Might as well get your money's worth and being involved, because at the end of the day, once you join these, you have nothing to lose by joining these organizations. If anything, they're just gonna guide you to better opportunities, or you'll be able to make that money back and more.
Invest money.
I'm feeling it.
Hey, low-key, we got mangonada, some chorizo, some onions.
Some onions.
Okay, yeah.
Oye, mira,
So now we're gonna talk about our favorite moments in HBSA. Now we're gonna talk about our favorite moments in HBSA. So Karla, what's your favorite moment that you have so far?
Okay, wait.
Oh my God.
We said when we're gonna do this.
Do what?
Make me laugh.
So
Okay,
now-
wait, let me clean my tears.
So now we're gonna be talking about our favorite moments in HBSA. Karla!
There you go. How's it go?
Ask Kevin a question. Don't ask me. Oh shit, ya me dio calor.
Stop! Karla!
Say something funny. We see over there.
Oh my god, no,
Let it come out like that, bro. Yeah, yo serio.
So now we're going to be talking about our favorite moments in HBSA. So Kevin, what's your favorite moment that's happened so far?
I think I've had very many moments that have been like really great and memorable. I feel like the one that like really stands out the most is the first semester I joined, which was spring 2018. After Info Night, we went to Rooftop for the social, and that's where I really got to like know a lot of the people that I'm really good friends with now. Being from Pasadena in Southeast Texas, shout out. I met a lot of people that are actually from the same area as me, and that went to like schools in my district. So I felt like that's where I really connected with a lot of people, and I got to really feel like I was part of the organization right away. So that's definitely one of the moments that stands out for me.
You, Karla?
Hey.
You, Karla? Hi, Karla. So, you, Karla, what's your favorite moment so far?
Well, I don't think there's one necessarily that just stands out, but I think the socials and the club parties are one of the funnest HBSA events, because that's when you really get to know everyone on a different perspective. It kind of takes the professionalism and the stress. You're done with, like, you don't worry about stress or anything. You just go to have fun and enjoy with your familia.
It was a great time, HBSA Familia. We're kind of full right now. We're not done yet, but we're pretty full. These mangonadas really hit us.
They hit the spot.
They hit the spot. And it was great talking to Karla and Kevin about their internships and all the leadership programs they were a part of. It's now to say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
This is sponsored by Magnolia and More, Ice Cream and More, and Tostada Regia.
And more.
No, because you paid for it.
Bye.
Este video está patrocinado por Magnolia Ice Cream and More.
Bye! Alright.
Okay, now can I eat?
Yeah.
Bruh.